What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Countersteer Collective. So, last you guys saw, we picked up this MX83, and I have been grinding away at it for, I think the last video I put out was like in January, and it is now end of March. So things that we've got done on it so far is there is nothing at all in the engine bay. It is about ready to start having things removed out of it, unnecessary brackets and whatnot to be cut out and to be all smoothed out and whatnot and get prepped for at least primer. There's the rest of the front end. Those are the tension arm brackets and sway bar brackets. So those have to get refurbished. You guys saw in the first video that we were refurbishing this front subframe. And here it is, all done. And you guys saw also too that I was talking about wanting to pick up an S14 rear subframe. Well, I did that too. Here's a S14 rear subframe that we're going to be using. I have been looking at it and seeing what I have to do to modify the subframe to get it to work. These rear mounts are honestly super close. I think I can just use GK Tech's S14 to S13 subframe bushings, and that should be actually close enough to be able to mount these rear mounts and not have to worry about cutting anything in the rear. Now, however, on the front, these subframe mounts are about 1.5 inches too wide. So these will have to be cut and brought in 2 inches. So that's what's going to end up having to happen with that. As you can see, it's a bit rusty, a bit dirty. So after we cut it and get it ready, I'm going to give it the same treatment that I gave the front subframe. I'm going to go through, pull the arms off, pull the knuckles off, put new wheel bearings in, replace the arms with all adjustable arms, and new axles. Even though I have axles, I'm going to go ahead and put new axles in and new brakes and all that, and get this thing cleaned up just like the front subframe. For now, put the sucker back in here so it's out of the way. Oops. Alright, good enough. So yeah, that is where we are at currently. I've also been working on getting rid of all the old underbody coating. You can see I'm still working on it back here. This stuff is really thick and it takes a long time to get out of here, so I don't really think this is necessary. But whatever, I'm doing it. So it's 30-year-old, older than that, 40-year-old underbody coating. So I figure why not? It's just time, and it'll just end up making the chassis look better. So yeah, that's what we got going on right now. The rear subframe will end up taking a while to get that all cleaned up. And it's not ready to be installed yet anyway. I want to do the same, stripping the wheel well out just like I did with the front rear wheel wells. And I also need to strip out all the sound deadening material inside the car. So still a very long way to go. Putting in a little bit of work here and there as much as I can. But as you guys saw at the beginning of this video, I still have just your normal everyday husband fatherly duties that I have to do. Also, update on Tay. We picked up an S13 for Tay. That's a similar project to what we got going on here. His is a little more complete. He has doors, he has trunk, he has, the hatch, rear bumper, tail lights. He even has the front buckets for the pop-ups. So that's going to start getting seen here soon. However, Tay started a new job with a startup company making drones, UAVs, whatever you want to call them. So he's been really, really busy lately and not really able to get in and wrench the way he wants. So I'm just slogging away at the Cressida while I can and try and get it in on Tay's S13 while we can. But that's about it. So if you guys stuck around for this, I appreciate it. Hopefully more progress to come at some point. We'll see you guys later. Peace.